24 minutes before 11 o'clock, starting a minute late because we had a phone call. Joe Reichel is in the studio from Damage Control Services. He'll tell you what you can do to fix whatever's broken in your house, or perhaps give you advice on who to call to do a more professional job than you might be able to do. And Shawn Scott is in the studio to help you understand that maybe you can't fix that plumbing by yourself. And I believe, Shawn, last time or couple times you've been here, you somehow get a lot of views when you're on.
I think it's the webcast because of this. You know, it just brings it in.
When you do this, what does that mean?
It's all it's the
your
whole
face, the whole package.
The whole baggage.
They're watching. Yeah, there's more views for the webcast because of that. Yep, that's it. And that's the reason that I brought him here today
to get more
so
views,
that we could pump up the viewers. You know, the amount of viewers that we get on the show. So.
Honestly, I'll tell you what I think it is. I think it's the chemistry between the two of you.
I agree.
Yeah.
There is chemistry.
We read each other's minds.
I think it is. It's funny, especially because we can watch you.
That's right.
And know that you're distracted by something outside
like
the window.
Lady. Oh wait, that's a man.
That was a man.
That was definitely a man. Long hair.
So, the reason that I wanted to bring Shawn in today, well, first and foremost, before we get started, Damage Control Services is hiring. So,
really?
Yes, we need a restoration technician. Dan has told me that I need to announce this and let all of the listeners know in radio world that Damage Control Services is hiring.
Hey,
so, hello. So if anyone is looking for a job as a restoration technician, construction knowledge, you can call me or send me an email, joe@damageflorida.com, or call me. That guy's got a cool tattoo. Little Superman on his forearm there. Call me, 352-817-6574. But the reason...
Can they Snapchat you for that, or?
No, I don't have Snapchat right now. Calling would be best. Or email. Send me an email. Hey, it's raining out there, so be careful if you're on the roads. It just started raining. This is not a weather show. The reason that we've got Shawn here in the studio today, I was thinking about what we can talk about, and you know, as a disaster restoration company, we take care of the fires and the floods and the storm and tree damage, things like that. But this time of the year, as a lot of people are going to visit family or friends' homes for the weekend or the holidays, whatnot, there's a lot of things that can go wrong in the home with the extra amount of people in the home, and one of those is clogged pipes. A lot of times there's a lot more water being used in a home, and that was why I wanted to bring Shawn in here today. Shawn's the owner of Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, they do it.
Correct.
So, you know, I'm sure you see this, Shawn, as far as this time of the year, a lot more plumbing issues.
A lot of plumbing issues during the holidays. I mean, everybody talks about Black Friday and shopping. Well, Brown Friday is the worst for us after Thanksgiving. We're definitely busier than anybody you can imagine.
Brown Friday.
From clogged pipes to no hot water. There's a lot of simple things you could prevent. Go ahead and start without having plumbing problems and save some money and some aggravation.
Well, I know one of those, you know, a lot of cooking, a lot more, you know, people in the kitchen, for example, and one of them that I've noticed or that I've talked about in the past is garbage disposals.
Number one call on Thanksgiving or the night before when they're prepping the food.
Really?
Yeah. Couple little tips. Don't use hot water. Cold water only. I know a lot of people know it, but it's a friendly reminder. Also, garbage disposal is like a chainsaw. Start the switch. We'll run the water, start the switch. Let the blades get going. Don't just throw your stuff in there. It hasn't had time to get the motor running. Also, no carrots, potato peels for mashed potatoes. If you could imagine, the slivers are so small, so they're not actually getting cut. They're just going to get put down there and start to get clogged up.
Because
it'll actually
starch?
bring a lot of odors. I mean, they're hard to get out.
Oh, really?
And one way to get rid of the odor, which we talked about, is oranges or lemons peels. And what I also recommend when you do that, fill the sink up a quarter full. That way, when you flush it, you're flushing a great amount of water pushing down with it. It's kind of like this Starbucks tea, you know. Get it flavorful before you drain it.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't.
So you know, going along with that, it's talking. You're saying using extra water, making sure that it flushes it out completely.
15 seconds after, if you're just running it. Another thing, your blades do get dull. Throw some small ice cubes in there. Nothing that's going to come back out. It'll not only clean the disposals, but sharpen the blades a little.
Yeah. Okay, so you know you're running extra water in there. You know, and some of the other problems, and we're kind of going to jump around a little bit because I want to come back to something else. But you know, the extra water, and there's a lot more people in the home. How does that affect your septic tank?
All right, so what we recommend is we'll get a lot of people just after they have a lot of people over that say we need our tank pumped and the drain fields are full. So when we get there, that is the case sometimes. I mean, they've just used a lot of water that's not normal. So we'll pump their tank and then we'll tell them, well, let's just wait till your company leaves because your drain field's just not used to all that water going in there with so many people. So there's no really way to avoid it other than cutting your showers down, your washing machine loads down, which they're guests, so it's probably going to happen. A lot of people, a week or two before the holidays, go ahead and get the tank pumped so they don't have to call somebody out while all their guests are there.
Kind of embarrassing if you had to do that.
Yes, it is. And
a little stinky.
Another, hot water is an issue as well. Like there's just not enough hot water for everybody. So if you do have a lot of family and guests over, make a chart and take showers like every 15 minutes, kind of get like a plan down, and you keep the aggravation of or it's whoever sleeps the latest don't get hot water. That's just what happens. You know?
That's the short straw. Wake up first if you want a hot shower.
Another good tip if you want to keep people from fighting is buy plungers for every bathroom. I mean, there's nothing worse than coming out of the bathroom telling your cousin, hey, do you have a plunger? You know, so, and a great tip is trash cans in every bathroom. I mean, nobody likes Fenneman products shoved down the toilet. I mean, they're embarrassing, so they kind of throw them in there if there's no trash can, and then they come back up, and
that's not good
on the bill,
for the
we're
septic.
like, this is what caused it, you know. So put some trash cans in there for them, just so people got some places to throw their.
And speaking about that, there's a lot of things that you shouldn't flush down the toilet as far as in order to help your septic tank. And I know like diapers are one of those things, and
diapers, wipes.
Right.
Really, there's no good ones, even though they say they're flushable. Baby wipes, old people wipes. None of them are really biodegradable.
Now, is it that they're not biodegradable, or is it just that it takes a long time?
It's not only that. What happens is they'll flush down the toilet, but if you remember, you got 80 feet of pipe to get to where it's going. So what happens is they're heavy because they're full of water, and it's kind of like going down a water slide. So as the paper is going down the water slide, the wipe, it kind of loses the water. The water just outruns it, so the paper stops. So the next flush will grab some paper and move it again, but if they use wipes again, it pretty much just starts that blockage. So that's where the issue comes. It's not necessarily in the tank that it's biodegradable. They just do clog up your lines.
Right. And that's why I know, one of the things that I was reading too said not to even flush paper towels. Yes. And those are biodegradable as well, but they're heavy. That's the same, basically the same principle.
Soaks up a lot of water. Yep.
Right. So
unless
like
you're 6'4", I say use paper towels. Get a
True.
big old.
Hey guys, we need to take a little break, so we'll be right back. If you want to call, the number is 622-9622. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Mostly cloudy today with showers and thunderstorms. Some of the rain will be heavy. In fact, any thunderstorm can bring flooding, downpours, and damaging winds to the area. High 77 to 81. Tonight, cloudy, breezy, and turning cooler with rain. Some of it heavy, along with a thunderstorm early. Lows in the mid-50s in the northwest part of the zone to near 70 along the coast. For tomorrow, morning clouds and a couple of showers. There may be some breaks of sun in the afternoon with highs in the 60s. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi,
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. We are located in the heart of downtown Ocala, right next to the historic Marion Theater. I'd like to invite you to stop by and see our new boutique area and meet our staff of professional stylists. Here at Hello Gorgeous, we are ready to update your look with the latest trends. It's the perfect time to brighten up your look. So make your appointment now for those highlights and Brazilian blowout. But don't stop there. We are a full-service salon offering manicures, pedicures, and facials also. So if you've been searching for a salon to call your own, come and see us at Hello Gorgeous Salon. We are located at 48 South Magnolia Avenue in downtown Ocala, right next to the Marion Theater. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
Are you a mom looking for inspiration? Are you creative? Mamazine.com is a lifestyle blog designed for the local mom to be inspired by the beauty of motherhood while staying current on local events and issues. Visit Mamazine.com today to find events around town, recipes, imaginative play ideas, and more. Mamazine.com.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
I'm Major George Patterson from the Salvation Army. Please stop by our family store at 120 Northwest 10th Street in Ocala, where on Wednesday you have a 50% off clothing and bric-a-brac. On Friday, 25% off furniture and large appliances. And on Saturday, stop by to our yard sale from 8:45 to 11. Donations can be made by calling 352-732-4469 and we'll pick it up. Funds from the store go toward the services that we provide in Marion County.
All right, 12 minutes before 11 o'clock. Let's return to Joe Reichel and Shawn Scott on Damage Control. Remember, the phone lines are open if you want to call. The number is 622-9622. Gentlemen?
Yeah. Gentlemen.
That's right.
He was talking to you.
Use that word loosely around Joe.
Word loosely.
I do open doors for women. Car doors and well, that's probably it.
They say that's how old you are. Your age is determined by how old the women are that you open the door for.
That's right. That is what I've heard. That is what I've heard. And earlier, she was about 89, and I'm telling you, she looks like she works out.
You felt a little older that moment.
So, Thanksgiving Day coming up this week, that is the #1 day for house fires. Did you know that, Shawn?
I was not aware of that till...
Larry, did you know that?
3 seconds ago.
No, didn't know it.
So the point of this is that be very careful when you're at your friends, families, or your home this Thanksgiving and you're cooking. There are 15 deaths and almost $27 million in property damage. Many of those are due to frying accidents. So a lot of people want to fry their turkeys. That's not a good idea. Do you have an alternative to frying your turkey?
Yeah, if an easier thing is if you got an old metal trash can like on Sesame Street, the one he used to stay in, you can cook your turkey in a trash can. So you bury the trash can halfway in the dirt, and you put your turkey in there, and then you just put regular charcoal on top of the lid, and it'll actually smoke it.
Really?
Really good. Really
Have you
good.
done this?
Me and a couple buddies behind Walmart one time with a blanket we shared. It was great times. Very good, though.
So not only plumbing, but
turkeys. I'm a turkey.
Trash can turkeys.
Trash can turkeys. Look it up. Try it.
Look it up and try it, huh? So a lot of the other fires that happen Thanksgiving and just this time of the year in general, a lot of times people, they want to light candles, and I'm guilty of this as well.
Because of the wax.
I enjoy the wax. I enjoy the aroma. In particular, that the nice candles put off, and that's what a lot of times people want to get their home smelling nice, so they're lighting a bunch of candles, and what happens is these candles can get knocked over or
left on, possibly.
Somebody goes to sleep, and a lot of times they don't have them in a proper container or something underneath them, and the wax all melts out and ends up causing some damage. So candles are something that I love them. Shawn,
You've to be on.
Yeah. So if you're going to be using candles, make sure that you've got them, that you're using safe candle awareness techniques.
So is there a site? Can you go on damage control and look up safe candle awareness, or?
Not that I know of, but that's probably something that I should have on there.
That's a good tip right there.
Some safe candle.
So don't leave
tips.
them underneath your drapes or anything.
No. You know that 1/3 of home candle fires are started in the bedroom?
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, so.
Dan wants me to tell you that trash can turkeys are for real.
It's off the rim?
Are for real.
Yeah, it's for real. I wouldn't. No, you looked it up.
Shawn doesn't make this stuff up.
No. I'm 99% truth.
This guy is 100% legit.
Now, the Walmart story, it was actually Kmart because Walmart don't let us go there. But, I mean, but they're good people.
So you were lying.
Yeah, it was a Kmart. It was good.
It was a good turkey, though.
Yeah. Wish that blanket was warm. Good times.
So I've never had a trash can turkey.
Do it.
I've had a fried turkey.
Well, what you don't
and those are good. And a lot of people have fried turkeys for Thanksgiving.
They are good. They're juicy.
But you've got to be careful, and especially, for when you're frying them, that is a grease fire. So you can't, if you don't want to have your garden hose out there for that, because
use a fire extinguisher or baking powder.
Yeah, fire extinguisher. That'd be the best thing to have. And that's, if you're going to have, anybody should have a fire extinguisher in their kitchen, and make sure that everybody knows where it's at, so that they can put that out if, it
yoga pants
causes a problem. So knowing where the fire extinguishers are. Speaking of fire extinguishers, water runs through it.
We do it.
You do it.
Yep. We also do gas.
Okay.
So we are related. We play with fire a little bit too.
So what about if somebody wanted to put in a sprinkler system? So
residential sprinkler systems, they're going to be mandatory.
Right.
It's got pushed back because of a lot of things, but insurance reasons. I mean, there's ways to tie it in your existing potable water that will actually make it pretty affordable when you're building a new home. To retrofit a home would be a little more difficult, but yeah, we're licensed for residential sprinkler systems. It hasn't become cost effective yet, just because the market hasn't hit that much. But in California, I believe it might already be passed that on amount of a certain square footage, because of insurance reasons, you have interior sprinkler systems, and they make them it's not your typical mall sprinkler system. They have decors where they match your ceilings in white and antique brass, and they're tucked up in. So it's a great safety feature. It's just another cost to the homeowner.
But it's an added benefit.
Yes.
If you were to have a home fire, it's not going to destroy all of your stuff.
We did have a problem over in Gainesville, though, at one of the fraternities, where they kept turning them on for the wet T-shirt contest, and that was getting people in trouble. So they can be used improperly as well. You want to probably not do something like that. Fire department is not happy.
They don't like that?
No. Well,
so there's not just an on-off switch. No. You can't just test it yourself.
No, they take a lighter and they hold it up there and they burn the thermometer, and then that's where it starts coming down.
So how do you stop the water once it starts?
Well, what you do is the fire department comes and they spank your wrist, because that's how they work. I mean, the myth is like you go pull the trigger and it all comes, but actually each sprinkler head has its own glass thermometer, and when it reaches a certain temperature, it breaks, and that's where the water starts coming out. So it's not when you see the movies, like the whole house gets flooded and stuff, and that's probably the number one damage control is when the fire department comes to put out a fire. I mean, they save lives, but there's a lot of water damage.
A lot of water damage.
Houses.
Yeah.
So, but on a sprinkler system, they only put out that area, so your whole house isn't damaged. It's actually just the area
just
where
the spot you're having the wet T-shirt contest.
Yes.
Huh. I didn't know that. Did you, Larry?
No, I had no idea.
A wealth of knowledge.
Well, Gainesville's a good market for us. We're really appreciated for that market.
So what areas do you cover here real quickly?
So real quick, we cover Citrus, Levy, Marion, Alachua, Lake, Sumter, and Hernando counties.
Okay, so if somebody was to have a disaster, let's just say plumbing related, the holiday time, are they going to have to pay extra?
No holiday or late night or weekend charges. Same price every day.
All the time.
With a smile and booties. They say ho, ho, ho on them.
For your feet.
For your feet.
Booties for your feet.
Booties for your feet.
Okay. Well, Shawn, I want to thank you. I want to give a phone number real quick where if somebody had some plumbing related questions or issues where they could get more information.
You can get a hold of us at toll free 1-866-314-4443.
So my name again, I'm Joe. That's Shawn Scott with Mike Scott Plumbing. If you need any problems, he's a go-to guy for your problems, plumbing related.
Don't forget you're hiring.
Yes, I was just getting ready to announce that before Dan sent me another message. At Damage Control Services, we are hiring for a restoration technician. So if you know anyone or you yourself, you can get a hold of me, 352-817-6574 or Joe at damageflorida.com. I'm going to, on my Facebook, we did a whole blog on frying turkeys and safety tips for that, and I'll be also putting these tips that we talked about today on Facebook as well, and sharing them the other social media outlets as well. So
don't forget about your magnets.
What about them?
I spy Joe's magnets everywhere.
I've got some in my pocket. We also have mug rugs now. I have to get you a mug rug.
You'll have to mug rug me.
Have to mug your rug.
Well, let's not go there.
Anyway, so thank you, Shawn, for coming in today. Thank you, Larry, for your help. And any questions, fires, floods, storm, tree damage, we'll be here to help you out.
Love it.
And if water runs through it,
we do it.
Call them. Call Mike Scott Plumbing.
Mike Scott Plumbing.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Mostly cloudy today with showers and thunderstorms. Some of the rain will be heavy. In fact, any thunderstorm can bring flooding, downpours, and damaging winds to the area. High 77 to 81. Tonight, cloudy, breezy, and turning cooler with rain. Some of it heavy, along with a thunderstorm early. Lows in the mid-50s in the northwest part of the zone to near 70 along the coast. But tomorrow, morning clouds and a couple of showers and maybe some breaks of sun in the afternoon with highs in the 60s. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
WOCA. Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. Some burned out buildings